Alright, so I was at work. I was doing the register. This guy comes up to me, says, "Can you please clean the tables? They're filthy." I said, "Alright, I'll do that. Even though it's not my job, I'll go clean them." So I cleaned those tables. I cleaned every single table spotless. There's only 6 tables in the restaurant. I cleaned them. They were spotless. They were beautiful tables. And I go back to the register. He's like, "Guy, I told you, can you send somebody to clean them?" I said, "I just cleaned the tables. They're clean." He said, "Well, my table's fucking disgusting. Please go and clean it." I said, "I cleaned it already." He said, "Well, you clearly cleaned all the tables except for mine." I'm like, "Alright, I'll go clean your table." So I go up to his table. His table's spotless. It's beautiful. There's nothing on it. I look at him. I'm staring him in the eyes, and then I wipe. I wipe nothing. I hover over the table with the cleaning rag by like an inch. I don't even wipe anything. I just pretend to wipe. And he says, "Okay, good." And then he sits down and he eats his fucking food. I'm like, "You motherfucker. I don't know what you're trying to prove out here. If you think I'm not working here, I work my ass off, okay? I don't know what you do. You probably jerk off in a couple a day because you're an asshole. You're a fucking jerk off. So I assume what jerk offs do is they jerk off in a couple a day and they earn money doing that." But that table was spotless. Don't ever fucking tell me that my tables aren't clean, because I swear to God, I will find this man and I will throw a table through his fucking window if he ever tells me that shit again. I swear to God. Alright, I don't swear to God that I'm going to do that. I don't think I would ever do that. I don't think I would even go as far as tracking him down, let alone throwing a table through his home window. I don't even think I have the strength to throw a table. That's something that I can't do. I'm not Thor or any of these superheroes. I can't really throw a table. Well, it depends what kind of table it is. If it's like a small coffee table, I can throw that shit to the end of the fucking earth. I can lift up a nice small coffee table and slam it through his window. I have the strength and power for that. And I saw that guy come in again. That incident was the first time I ever saw him. And then he came in a week later to eat, and let me tell you, he did not ask me to clean the tables this time. You know why? Because I cleaned those fucking tables, and they were spotless. They were beautiful. I made sure to do the invisible swipe. Maybe the invisible swipe is what really did it. Maybe the energy above the table. That was what was really throwing him off. You know, he didn't have a good vibe from the table, and I gave him that good vibe with the invisible swipe over the table. And you know what? Sometimes in life, what you have to do is placebo. Somebody might be like, "Oh, I don't like this," and then you just pretend to do something, and then they're like, "I like this. This is my favorite thing." And that doesn't make any sense. So let me give you a better analogy. So let's say your teacher's like, "This paper you gave me is fucking terrible. This is the worst paper I've ever read in my life." But you're like, "I wrote the best paper. I don't think that's the worst paper you've ever read in your life." And they're like, "Well, it's true. You wrote the worst paper I've ever read in my entire life. Not even just like this semester. This is the worst ever." And you're like, "You know what? You might be right, so I'm going to go fix this paper up for you." And what you do is you go home and you just change the first sentence from "my thesis is" to "this thesis is about." And that's it. That's all you change. And you go back to class the next day and your teacher reads the paper and says, "I don't know what you did, but this is the best paper that I've ever read in my entire life. This paper is so good that I'm sending it to the president. I actually put this paper in the Guggenheim Museum because it's so good. It's a work of art. It's amazing. And here's $1 million." That's what his table was like. It was like a work of art, and I had to get that placebo going for him to realize it. You get it? Good. Don't ever fucking tell me my tables aren't clean.